China's defense minister is not expected to attend the Shangri-La dialogue in Singapore next week in what would be the unusual absence after years of attendance at the meeting. China has signaled to Singapore that Admiral Dong Jun would not attend the annual forum run by the IISS, a think tank, according to the 5 people familiar with this matter. Also, the IISS Shangri-La dialogue is the premier gathering of all its kind in the Asia and has become the main forum for the United States and the Chinese defense minister to meet, particularly since neither side has sent their top defense official to other countries in more than a decade now. Also, the people familiar with the matter said that it was unclear why Dong would not attend. The French President Emmanuel Macron will address the event on the May 30th. Also, 1% cautioned that it was still possible that the Beijing could change its mind and stance, but said that this was highly unlikely just 2 weeks before the forum. Also, in the recent years, the Chinese delegation to the Shangri-La dialogue has come under heavy pressure, with the United States and the other Indo-Pacific officials criticizing the increasingly assertive activity by the PLA, that is the People's Liberation Army, around Taiwan and other parts of the South China Sea. The Shangri-La dialogue is always uncomfortable for the PLA because nearly everyone and there is experiencing the China's assertive and the coercive behavior is one fashion or another, said the Ratner, who served as the top Pentagon official for the Indo-Pacific affairs during the Biden administration. No matter how hard Beijing tries to distract from that, more defense leaders in the region are clear-eyed about their biggest threat, said Ratner, who is now a principal of the Marathon Initiative think tank. Also, a US official said that the Pentagon had not been told that Dong would not attend. The US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is expected to speak at the event. The Chinese embassy in the United States did not respond to a request for comment. Also, Dong's possible absence comes as the President Xi Jinping has continued to purge high-level officers in the 6-member Central Military Commission that runs the PLA. The Financial Times reported last month that Xi had removed General He Weidong, the number 2 PLA general, 6 months after he suspended Admiral Miao Hua, another CMC member. The FT reported that last year the Dong has also been investigated, but he has been there in the remainder of the term. Also, 2 people familiar with his case said that the Dong had undergone an initial investigation but appeared to have been cleared. A decision not to send Dong to Singapore comes as Beijing tries to take advantage of the President Donald Trump's global trade war by arguing that China is a more reliable partner for countries in the Indo-Pacific. Also, Beijing has run a social media campaign portraying China as a defender of those facing bully by the United States. Zach Cooper, as Asia security expert at the American Enterprise Institute, said that even before the US president's trade war, China used the forum in Singapore to portray itself as more dependable partner for the Southeastern Asian nations.